Hi, my fabulous friends. It's Donna, and today I'm talking to Geminis about what's going on for your money in September. Now, when we talk about money that's coming in from business endeavors and investments and network marketing or contract work, we're looking at the relationship between Moon and Saturn, and this month they're doing the square. Now, sometimes, people get nervous about the idea of a square, thinking that that's forced action, but that's where it's a benefit to you because it means that when you are needing to get something to go through, a project or a signature on a contract or things like that, it can actually happen. It feels a little bit like you need to make it happen, but that's actually beneficial. Now, the Saturn energy you deal with every month, so you don't have to worry that it's Saturn. You are always dealing with Saturn when it comes to your money. And that means that you're always working a little bit harder than the other guy, and therefore, in the long run, getting the better results. So you really want to capitalize on this energy this month. You're not going to get the square every month, and so see it as a real benefit. That is, pick up the phone and make the call and set the appointment, or say, we're going to really work on this right now. For example, if you're in network marketing, go ahead and pick up the phone and call a bunch of people and say, hey, do you want to join my team? Because my team is growing. Now, if you make most of your money through working for somebody else, maybe a corporation or a small mom and pop, you're doing the semi-sextile, and it's a separating semi-sextile. And this means that you do have an aspect, but it's a slightly irritating aspect. So it's like getting a raise, but it's only a few pennies, or worse, it's a bonus, but it turns out to be a fruit basket and not actual money. And so it's like you're being acknowledged, but it's fleeting and it's not actually putting more money into your pocket. If you find these results from, all the hard work you've been doing very frustrating, it may be a sign from the universe that you're supposed to start looking around and see if this is the best position for you. And if it's not, maybe you need to post your resume or start to make some connections on LinkedIn. However, if this is more the norm for this company and if everything else is going well, then you just receive your fruit basket and say, oh, great, I've got more fruit and therefore I'm having more fiber, and that's all a good thing. So it is still an aspect, so it does say that you can receive something. But again, there may be that slight irritation of you having to ask for the recognition, or you have to remind them that you have been promised a raise, and then they may say, oh, it's delayed another month. Again, that's the irritation. Now, this month also we have Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde can produce its own delays. And so consider that if somebody comes to you and says, oh, I know I'm supposed to pay you, but, the bank messed up my account, and so I can't pay you right now, understand that this is Mercury retrograde energy. If this has been a regular excuse for this person, then Mercury retrograde is calling upon you to, kind of hold their feet to the fire. But if this is something where it's brand new, they don't normally do this, then try to be understanding and recognize that Mercury retrograde is very disruptive energy, and it can disrupt the flow of money also. That's hard to say, the flow of money also. So, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.